They say, just be yourself. It's advice we hear all the time from mentors, motivational speakers, even those Instagram quotes written in beautiful cursive over sunsets. But here's a question. What if being yourself isn't enough? What if authenticity, the thing that you're told makes us magnetic, can actually hold us back? It was Oscar Wilde who famously said, "Be yourself, everyone else is already taken." Beautiful words, but let's also be honest. Oscar Wilde wasn't heading a sales team, he wasn't managing investors, or wasn't presenting to a board that doesn't share his worldviews. In leadership and business, authenticity isn't a blank check to act however we feel at the moment. It's not an unfiltered emotion, and it's not oversharing, and it's definitely not saying, well, that's just who I am, because sometimes who we are isn't what the situation demands. So let's talk about Satya Nadella, the CEO of Microsoft. When he took over from Steve Ballmer, Microsoft was a culture of aggression, loud voices, internal competition, chest thumping. Nadella, by contrast, is calm, reflective, and quietly empathetic. His authentic style is nothing like his predecessor. So what did he do? He didn't pretend to be Ballmer, but he also didn't just be himself in isolation. He actually evolved his authenticity. He tuned into the needs of the company. He kept his empathy, but he channeled it into transformation. And it redefined Microsoft's culture without losing control. Now, that's not raw authenticity, that's adaptive authenticity. Because you see, true leaders aren't authentic by accident. They're authentic by design. And they know when to show vulnerability and also when to project strength. And they know when to listen and when to assert. They calibrate constantly between the truth of who they are and also the demands of the moment. So, maybe authenticity isn't about being the same person everywhere. Maybe it's about being the right version of yourself for wherever you are. So, the next time someone says, just be yourself, let's pause for a moment and think about that and ask, which version of myself serves this moment best? Because leadership isn't about being authentic, it's about being effective. And if that means evolving beyond your default settings, well, that's not being inauthentic, that's about growth. At Scale Up Academy, that's exactly what we explore. How to evolve the leader within you and how to scale your thinking, your presence, and also your impact. So, if you ever wondered how to balance authenticity with adaptability, then join us inside Scale Up Academy. Because the leaders who thrive aren't just being themselves, they're becoming themselves and doing so intentionally. So join our community today at edwardklinger.com. I'm Dr. Edward Klinger, and this has been Treehouse Talks, where growth happens by asking better questions.